Imagine a gem. Not just any gem. A magnificent yellow diamond as large as a bird's egg, shimmering with a mysterious inner light. This is the Moonstone. But this beauty was born in blood, stolen from the sacred statue of a Hindu moon god in India. And it carries with it a terrible curse, a promise of disaster and death to any wicked or foolish enough to possess it. Our story begins on a stormy night in 1848 at a grand English estate called Veranda House. The master of the house, the bitter and cruel John Herncastle, has just died. But his final act is one of pure malice. He bequeaths the Moonstone to his niece, Rachel Veranda, beautiful, kind-hearted young woman he barely knows. It is not a gift, it is a weapon. On Rachel's 18th birthday, the diamond arrives. Her mother, Lady Julia, is wary. A lawyer, Mr. Franklin Blake, a handsome, charming man who also happens to be Rachel's childhood sweetheart, delivers the stone. He warns them of its dark history, but they are English, rational. They don't believe in curses, but the curse believes in them. That very night, the impossible happens. The Moonstone, kept in a locked cabinet in Rachel's sitting room, vanishes, simply gone. The first suspect, 3 Indian jugglers seen lurking near the estate. Holy men, Brahmins, in disguise, sworn to return the diamond to their god. But they have an alibi. Panic sets in. The famous detective, Sergeant Cuff, a man with a passion for roses and a genius for deduction, is called in. He is calm, methodical, and he sees the rot beneath the polished surface of this noble home. He immediately focuses on the staff. The housemaid, Rosanna Spearman, a reformed thief with a deformed shoulder, is acting strangely secretive, nervous. And then there's Rachel herself. She behaves bizarrely. She refuses to help the investigation. She is rude to the detective. She even breaks off her engagement with Franklin Blake, the man she loves, without explanation. It is as if she is protecting the thief. Sergeant Cuff forms a theory. Rosanna helped the thief, and Rachel knows who it is, perhaps even helped them herself. He believes Rachel has run up secret debts and pawned the stone. But Lady Julia, outraged at the accusation against her daughter, fires him. The case goes cold. The diamond is lost. The household is shattered. This is where the story's first moral lesson strikes. Prejudice is a blindfold. Everyone suspected the foreign jugglers or the maid with a criminal past. No one suspected the respectable, the beloved, the people they trusted. Months pass. Rachel, cold and heartbroken, moves to London with a relative. Rosanna Spearman, heartbroken herself, drowns herself in the local quicksand. She left behind a letter addressed to Franklin Blake, sealed and hidden. When Franklin, determined to clear his own name and win back Rachel's love, retrieves it, he gets the shock of his life. Rosanna's letter reveals she was in love with him. She believed he was the thief. She found paint on his door from Rachel's sitting room the morning after the theft and, to protect him, secretly took his stained nightgown and hid it. But Franklin knows he is innocent. He has no memory of this pet. So if Rosanna thought it was him, who was it? Here, the novel performs a brilliant magic trick. It makes us question everything we thought we knew. The truth is far more strange and psychological than anyone could have imagined. A family friend, Dr. Candy, reveals a crucial detail. The night of the party, he had a quarrel with Franklin about medicine. To play a trick on him, the doctor secretly doped Franklin's bedtime drink with laudanum, powerful opiate. Franklin, in a drugged stupor, did indeed take the diamond. But he didn't do it for greed or malice. He was sleepwalking, unconscious, a puppet on the string of a drug. He moved the diamond to protect it from imaginary threats. And Rachel saw him do it. This is the second and greatest moral lesson. Appearances are deceptive. Rachel's coldness wasn't guilt, it was devastating love. She saw the man she adored commit the theft and, believing he was a liar and a thief, sacrificed her own happiness to protect him. She bore the suspicion, the shame, the broken heart, all to save Franklin from disgrace. Her silence was not guilt, but the ultimate act of love. But the diamond wasn't safe. As Franklin stood in a trance in Rachel's room, another pair of eyes was watching. A gentleman gambler, Godfrey Abelweiter, philanthropist, admired by all, who had even proposed to Rachel, also saw everything, and when Franklin left, Godfrey seized his chance. He took the diamond from Franklin's hand. He was the true thief, the respectable, charming hypocrite. The third moral lesson: beware the wolf in sheep's clothing. Godfrey needed the money to cover his massive debts and secret, extravagant lifestyle. He pawned the diamond in London, but the curse was not finished. The 3 Indian Brahmins, patient and relentless, had been watching him. They tracked him to a seaside inn, and there they reclaimed their sacred jewel. Legend says Godfrey Abelweiter was found, silenced forever. The Moonstone at last was on its way back to India, to its rightful place in the temple. The curse was satisfied. Franklin is exonerated. He and Rachel, their love tested by fire, reconcile and marry. But they are forever changed by the ordeal. The shadow of the Moonstone lingers. So, what are we to make of this great, twisting tale? It is more than a simple whodunit. It is a warning. The Moonstone itself is a mirror, reflecting not light, but the darkest facets of human nature: greed, hypocrisy, and prejudice. But it also reflects our brightest qualities: sacrificial love, relentless pursuit of truth, and the hope for redemption. The diamond is gone, but the questions remain. How often do we misjudge others based on a flawed perception? How far would we go for love? And perhaps some things taken in sin can never truly be possessed. They merely pass through our hands, leaving chaos in their wake until balance is restored. The Moonstone had gone home, and Veranda House was finally and forever at peace. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what novel you'd like me to tell next.